Hey guys, it's RG the Fed. I just wanted to showcase this bottle. I'm a big fan of Garrison Brothers. I have been for quite some time now. Texas whiskey definitely is not for everybody. I've bought quite a few of their offerings. I have 4 different Cowboys from 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. I saw this for 2023 and I passed on it because I wasn't too sure on Garrison Brothers at that time. They're very expensive. I know that's one of the biggest downsides is their cost. A lot of people say, and myself included, will say most of their offerings probably aren't worth their cost. Example, got the Honeydew. It's only 80 proof and it's like 70 bucks. It's tough to say that that's worth the price point at $70 for an 80 proof whiskey. But at cash strength, the Cowboy Bourbon I think is definitely a lot more closer to being worth its value. And I was very hesitant at first about the Laguna Madre, which is why we passed in the 2023, 2024 roll around. We didn't just get 1, we got 2. Now that we have 2 though, I thought, I should open one up. And I was going to do a fresh crack for you guys, but we actually opened one on a Discord call. So we're going to go ahead and open this one up. It's got like little tape tabs around the box. I don't know if you guys can see that. So tape comes up. You can take the tape all the way off if you want. It's got the Garrison Brothers like initials on each side, and then on the top it says "Good bourbon can change the world," and then it's got like a little hinge. It hinges upwards. We've got the bottle, and it's got like this little kit in here. I'm gonna pull that out and showcase what all comes in this too. So we'll set the box, little display box on the floor. It's got this little kit, and inside this kit came. This is just the wax that I ripped off from last night. We got one koozie, and if I can grab the other one, there's another one in here. A second koozie. We got like a Garrison Brothers sticker, Flats Worthy sticker, and then it's got like a little pamphlet about them, and then we also got their little card right here. So it talks about a rare and exceptional bourbon whiskey aged in their special oak barrels that they use for this. It just kind of talks about the Laguna Madre. It talks about there's only 3,000 bottles that were released. The mash bill's 74 corn, 15 wheat, 11% barley. It talks about, flavor that it's supposed to have too. I don't like reading and talking about flavors and stuff before I try something, which I'm glad I didn't last night. So coming into this, I had no idea what to expect other than, I paid $350 for a bottle. It better be good. So I'm just going to put all this stuff back in here real quick. We're not here for all the boring stuff that it comes with. We're here for the whiskey. So all that little kit, though, goes in the box. It's got like that little sticky adhesive on the back towards the top. Nothing that'll ruin the box, but it just makes it to where when you put this in here, it'll actually stick to the display box. On the back of the display box too, it tells you some information on it, including the 101 proof. It's not like the Cowboy Bourbon, because the Cowboy Bourbon, this box, it tells you like how many bottles were produced. So this one you gotta read the pamphlet. But we just wanted to put this one out here so you guys could see this. We're definitely not trying this one either. I know we have 2 Glencairns in front of us. Not meant to be a comparison, just wanted to showcase that I do own a bunch of their offerings. The main star of the show is this guy right here. Let's see if we can capture that cork pop. I tried last night on the stream, and I think a lot of the sound suppression from the stream actually muted it. So I think this should be a pretty good cork pop if it'll pick up on it. So when I first opened this from Fresh Crack, that was like the loudest high-pitched crack I've ever heard. That one was a little bit more underwhelming, but I know some people like to hear those. So we got a fresh Glen. We're going to pour some up. It is the morning here, so we don't want to pour up too much. It is only 101 proof. And at 101 proof, I believe it's age dated for like 8 years in Texas, which is pretty incredible on its own, honestly, to have anything left in the barrel after, we normally have 30 consecutive days in summer that are above 100 degrees. Imagine what it's like in a rick house. I would imagine there's a lot of evaporation. Getting this bottle, I got one through a subscriber and another content creator, and then the other one I got from a subscriber of the channel. So very happy with this. Laguna Madre, 101 proof by Garrison Brothers. Nice sweet nose. A lot of vanilla. It's like vanilla, oak, leather. Very sweet, very savory. It has a lot of that oak flavor in it. I'm not a big fan of leather. It definitely has leather there, but it's very well balanced with the sweet notes. There's some chocolate going on too. I think the reviews say white chocolate. I get more of a milk chocolate. I think the white chocolate comes from maybe the heavy vanilla, the vanilla bean flavor. This is very vanilla forward, very easy, very smooth to drink. It has some fruity like flavors too. It's very sweet, and I think that's why I like this one so much, is because at 101 proof, normally you'll have some high proof stuff that you prefer if it drinks at a lower proof, versus some low proof stuff can drink hotter. This definitely drinks hotter, in my opinion, than 101 proof. I think this sits there around that 110, 115 range, closer to a full proof or like a Russell's Private Barrel. So not too much hotter than 101 proof, but definitely on the palate, it's going to wake up those taste buds. And the flavor profile on this is just exceptional. Now, is it worth $350? I don't believe any bottle's worth $350, to be honest. 3,000 bottles made, though. Put that in perspective. The 13 Colony 15th anniversary, if I can grab that bottle out for you guys. I paid $200 for this guy, and there was, I don't know, 3,330 bottles of this made. So only 3,000. This bottle is actually more rare than the 13 Colony 15th anniversary. Is it better? I mean, that's subjective. I mean, it's based off your palate and your taste, what you like versus what someone else likes. 13 Colony's definitely doing some awesome stuff. Garrison Brothers been doing some awesome stuff too. The only issue with Garrison Brothers is that price tag. You know, I paid $200 out the door for this guy, versus I paid basically $350 when you average out the bottles on what I paid for the Laguna Madres, because I did buy two of them. I bought the second one before I even opened the first one to know if I liked it or not, because I was pretty confident that I would. And I think it, based on personal preference, if you like Texas whiskey, especially if you like Garrison Brothers and their flavor profile, if you like Rebecca Creek, like the double barrel Spanish oak, this bottle is offering, if you can get one of these, and you're not paying some absurd price above $350. I know $350 is already pretty absurd, but I wouldn't be paying any markup on this. I mean, if you pay markup on this, I would still say it's an exceptional pour, but it's tough to justify spending $400, $450, or even $500 that I've seen some of these going for already. I think $350 is already pushing it. So if you can get a bottle, 101 proof, Garrison Brothers Laguna Madre, 2024. I've got two of them. Exceptional pours. I probably will not be sampling this out to anybody unless they're here locally. If they're here locally and they want to have a pour, that's different. We'll do kind of like a bottle share for that. But as far as me giving out samples, this is this is mine. I don't want to share this one. This one's really good. So just my take on Laguna Madre. Hopefully you guys can relate a little bit as far as what I like versus what you guys like. If you have a similar palate to me, then this is going to be a pretty awesome rockin' bottle if you can find it. If you can't find it, maybe we can still help you out, at least to get some kind of sample in the future. We'll see how I stand on this bottle, if I can get even more than the two that I have. But cheers, guys, and thank you for tuning in for my review of the Laguna Madre by Garrison Brothers. It's really good.